Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys had a fabulous weekend. I know that I did. We had a great live with you guys on Thursday night, anniversary edition. Thank you so much to everybody who joined us. We had a great time doing that. But today, we are resetting the house. I wanted to jump on the bandwagon of Sunday reset, but Sundays are reserved for hanging out with Ernie and church and just relaxing, really. And so I decided to do a mundane reset. I don't know if that makes any sense, but either way, we are resetting the house today. I needed to get my typical housework done, but I also needed to get some deep cleaning done. You guys will see coming up that I needed to get my closet in order. That closet was a disaster from all the traveling and doing laundry and too tired to put it away, yada, yada, yada. But today is the day that I'm going to tackle it. We're starting off in the bedroom by just making my bed and just straightening everything out because I couldn't tackle the closet until I got this done because I knew that I was going to be over cleaning by the time I was done with the closet. Turns out I wasn't. I got so much more done on this day. I hope you guys are ready for some serious cleaning motivation because I've got it for you in today's video. For those of you who might be new and just turning in for the first time, my name is Anna. I am an empty nester. My husband works in Florida, so we have an apartment in Florida, which I go to as often as possible. We have two homes here in Tennessee, one in suburbia and one in the country. The one in the country we just purchased a couple months ago, and that is our future retirement home. So you're going to see content in all three of those homes. We are just getting ready, guys, to start some decorating in the and making changes at the country house. So I hope you guys are excited, or as excited as I am about that. I've chosen paint colors for the bedroom. And, well, really quick, the bedroom is the first room we're going to tackle because we want to be able to start staying there on the weekends. So I don't want to just put a bed in there and, just plop it in there and think about the decor later. I really want to do this house right. So I want to get the bedroom done, all decorated, and have that be done in the bathroom before we move on to any other areas of the house. Spring is coming, so we're going to start planting this spring on the property. We have 1.5 acres out there, and the first thing we want to do is start adding trees. So over the next few weeks, we're going to be going out to a couple of nurseries near the house where we are going to be maybe tagging some trees for the property. We want to get a privacy line going between us and one of the houses that sits a little bit closer to us than any of the other properties, and start there. And then of course, lots of other plantings going to be going on. I saw this video. It was I'm really itching for some spring gardening, and usually about this time I start to really feel it. And I'm over winter, by the way. Ready for spring, ready to weed and get everything looking really nice. The backyard's suffering. Ernie and I were just talking about that today, how drab it looks. So anyways, we were watching a video. It was a tour of a beautiful garden that's taken these people 20 years to put together. And I just looked at Ernie and I said, can you help me create this on the property? I want to create this so bad. So it's going to take a while for us to pull it all together, but it sure is going to be fun getting it done. I'm super excited for all of that. But now that I've got the bedroom clean, I'm going to go ahead and mop. I had mentioned to you guys when I got back after being gone a month that I was slowly resetting my house and getting it together, and I finally have managed to get to the day where it was time to mop and do the little things that I didn't want to do. And that closet, that really needed some serious attention because I've just been washing, folding, putting it in my closet, out of sight, out of mind, because I've been tired after a month of traveling, and getting back into my regular routine here at the house in Tennessee has been a struggle. So this closet obviously suffered, but we're going to get that all taken care of. You guys have to let me know what's the weather like where you guys are at. We're getting ready to warm up a little bit. So I'm excited about that, and that's why Ernie and I were talking about tackling the backyard and getting some weeding done and just liven it back up again before, if the garden center's open and we can start to buy the flowers and all the pretty things, the mulch and all of that kind of stuff. So let me know in the comments, what is your weather like? Are you guys still dealing with snow and cold temperatures, or are you guys going to be warming up like us? It just dawned on me that somebody may be new and watching this and going, why are all those toys in her closet? They are there because they are for my granddaughter and my grandson. He's a year old and she's 3. And when they come over, they like to play in the family room. So rather than storing them upstairs in one of the rooms up there, I just keep them in my closet, and they know, well, the 3-year-old, she knows this is where they're at, and we always pull them out and put them back in, and they never get put back the way they're supposed to. But I needed to get everything pulled away from the wall, vacuumed, and mopped anyways. So I'm just going to organize everything and kind of rearrange it as I go. And just kind of, I tend to get overwhelmed when I see a mess like this, and so I just took it section by section, clothes first, boots second, toys next, and on the other side, I keep my grandson's porta-crib and pillow and quilt and all of that there, because when he comes over, I set everything up for him to nap, and it's just easier to keep everything in my closet for easy access. So I just thought I would mention that. Let me know in the comments, when is the last time you vacuumed and mopped your master closet, or just vacuumed if you have carpet? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious as to know how often you do this. I don't do it often enough. My house smelled amazing after today, and getting it all mopped with the pine sol. I just love that smell. It just takes me back to the olden days, or old school days when my mom would clean. And then when I first got married, I used pine sol for everything. Really quick, I like to play old school music. So some 50s, 70s, and 80s is mostly what I play, with an occasional 90s twist. I hope you guys enjoy the music that I play in my videos. It takes me a long time to find it, and it has to be something that really moves me in order to use it in my videos. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. If there is a band or an artist that you really like and you are a longtime subscriber of mine, let me know in the comments who they are, and I will try and find music. I will try my darndest to find music for you that I can play in upcoming videos. I was already so tired. Luckily, the bathroom had just been cleaned a couple days before, so I just wanted to freshen the sinks up and the counter. No big deal. And then, of course, get the floors mopped. Also, I'm refreshing my prayer list because I pray for a lot of you when I talk to you guys in the comments. And today, I was refreshing my list because I'm always afraid I'm going to forget somebody, so I like to write down who I'm praying for and why I'm praying for them. So I was refreshing my list. So if you are somebody who needs prayer, please let me know. If you are somebody that needs a prayer or needs to be added to my prayer list, I would definitely add you and pray for you guys every morning. I got out of the habit of reading my Bible again. The devil won again. And I'm back into it again. I seem to take these little breaks, and Ernie was cleaning, by the way. I just wanted you guys to know I was not cleaning by myself on this day. He was so sweet in getting the kitchen clean for me and helping me out. He left on this day also, but he wasn't leaving until later in the day, so he was helping me out before he sat down to enjoy some football. So you're not going to see me clean the family room because he was in there, but it didn't need to be cleaned. It was fine. I had just done that also a few days before. I showed you guys in a video, so you're not going to see me clean that room, but every other room down. Oh, and the powder room, I didn't get that either because I did that with you guys too in the last video or the video before. I can't remember. So it had only been a couple days, but always like to freshen the master up because it gets used the most. But anyways, back to the prayer. If you guys need me to pray for you, please let me know in the comments. And you don't have to tell me why. Just ask me and it shall be done. God will know what I need to pray for you about, but just let me know in the comments. I just thought I'd toss that in there because, like I said, I was freshening up my prayer list because when I go to pray, I always forget somebody, and then I'll be done with my Bible study and my prayer, and then I'll stop and I'll go, oh, I forgot this person. Sorry, Lord. I'll pray for him. But either way, I'd like to add you to my list. So go ahead and leave me a comment down below. And look at this guy. He mopped for me. He is so sweet. He is the sweetest guy, and he's so helpful. Always feels guilty sitting still, even though I take this serious. This is my job. But, he works and he provides a beautiful life, and my job is to take care of him and our house. But he always steps up and always helps me in any way, shape, or form. So also, I was thinking it'd be really fun to get Ernie to cook for us. He makes a delicious carne con chile. It's a Mexican dish. Spicy, but you can take the spice out of it, I promise. And I really want him to make that. I've been craving it, and usually winter is a great time to have something like that. So if you guys are interested in a cooking video with Ernie, leave me a comment down below, and we will get to that maybe this weekend when he comes home. I'll film that for you guys. You guys will see it next week. We've moved into the study now, and I'm going to go ahead and get this dusted. I don't do these shelves often enough, but I'm just using my Swiffer. And just, I'm in here a lot, so, it gets dusted, but I don't do the shelves. I just kind of ignore them. I don't do them often enough. They were quite dusty. They haven't been dusted in over a month. So they were quite dusty. And then we're going to get to the entryway. I'm going to go ahead and move the lamp in the entryway over to the right because that cord is driving me crazy. I don't want to do any cord covers or anything like that. So I just want to move it over to the right so that I can, if you look at the bottom of your lamp where the cord comes out of the base, once you plug it in, you can push the cord back into the base to shrink it up so that you don't have cords hanging. I don't know if you guys know that, but that is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to move the lamp over to the right on that entry table, and we're going to shrink that cord up. And I'm just getting the office all put back together and all straightened out. I spend a lot of time in here. This is where I edit videos and do paperwork and trying to figure out my website. I'm getting closer though, I promise. We're going to get it vacuumed, and oh, I've got a great recipe for you guys. It is wonderful. It's a no cook. You do not have to worry about cooking. If you are vegetarian, then you're going to love this, or vegan, you're going to love it. But you can also add meat to this, just so you guys know, if you want like already cooked meat. But this is just something really quick that I love to eat. Ernie and I love to visit a Thai restaurant here in town, and this is one of the appetizers that we always get when we go. So delicious and so easy to make. The only thing I was missing was avocado, because Mr. Ernie had my avocado with his breakfast this morning and didn't tell me, so I was very bummed. But that's okay. It's okay. We're going to let it slide. Anyways, so now I'm just vacuuming. I'm going to get the entryway done too. You know, one room leads into the other. But it felt so good on this day to get all of this done. I don't know why. It just seems daunting sometimes. It's not a huge house. It's not small either. It's 2,500 square feet. I don't go up to the upstairs that often. I mention this all the time that Ernie will say, have you been upstairs to flush the toilet? Have you been upstairs to run the water? You know, because I don't go up there. And he usually will go up there after the grandkids have been here just to make sure that, you know, everything is good. Because one time I have a balcony off of the man cave up there, and one time when we were leaving, or I was leaving, I looked up and the balcony door was open, wide open. The kids had been up there, and obviously they were goofing off on the balcony, and they left the door wide open, which means it had stayed open for a few hours. So I was freaked out because I was thinking, oh my gosh, there's going to be a bird up there or something horrible waiting for me up there. So now, after the kids leave, we always make sure that everything is buttoned up there. So anyways, we are just going to go ahead and get this entryway finished, and then we're going to move into the laundry room. I need to get that reset. I'm going to get a load of laundry. I was going to start doing clothes. I'm going to save that for tomorrow, but I opened up the washer to start to add clothes, and I already had I forgot that yesterday I threw all my dish towels in there. So I had to run those again with some of that Lysol laundry sanitizer and some laundry detergent and all. But I was separating my laundry, and I was like, oh, I'm going to start, you know, with my with my clothes. I was going to, you know, had the full intention of getting all my laundry done, and then I realized that I had towels in there, so I needed to get that started. But also, let me know in the comments, how often do you reset your laundry room? I always find it interesting that people don't spend more time cleaning their washer and their dryer in their laundry room. It's where you clean your clothes. So when your laundry room is dirty, it doesn't make any sense to me that you would have clean clothes in there. It's kind of like if you don't clean your bathtub before you bathe, or you don't keep your shower clean before you shower. It makes no sense to me how people don't clean their laundry room. I get it. Life happens. I totally get it. There are times, believe me, where I have had laundry room messes, but it's part of my housework. You know, it's, you know, like I said, I have times where I absolutely don't do it, but definitely it is a room in my home that absolutely needs to get done. So let me know in the comments, how often do you reset your laundry room? Filthy, filthy water, but it felt good to dump that down the toilet. Now I'm going to go ahead and throw together some really quick, fresh veggie rolls. I'm going to be using rice paper to roll these up. I'm going to go pretty quickly. I just want to let you know they're super easy. You can choose whatever you want to go inside. I would look for alfalfa sprouts. They had none. And of course, we were missing the avocado because you know who ate it. So we're just going to get a red pepper sliced up. I bought shredded carrots, took a little bit of help from the store. I got some cilantro, and then I had some lettuce. Or romaine lettuce, and I went ahead and I got that chopped up. So just use any fresh veggies that you like, and you want to get them sliced up or julienned as thin as possible. And they sell julienne knives, the pillars that julienne like carrots and potatoes and all that kind of stuff. But the peppers you kind of have to do yourself. So you're going to be eating these fresh, and I love the red peppers because they're sweet. And you just want to get them as thin as possible. Now the rice papers, they're wonderful. Now if you're somebody who doesn't has a aversion to texture, you may not like it because they're kind of chewy, and I can never get them stretched as far as they need to go, but you're basically just making a veggie burrito with no tortilla. You're using rice paper. But here's the key. It's getting all of the veggies that you really like to eat fresh. So something you'd eat on a veggie tray, or, like a protein wrapped burger or something like that. So that's where the lettuce comes in. Now I have some Swiss chard there. We're going to be using the Swiss chard to lay over the rice paper. I didn't really need it really with today's veggies because, well, maybe with the red pepper, but it's added vitamins obviously and more veggies, but we're taking out that stem there. But we're going to be laying it over the rice paper because it's going to act as a shield so that none of your veggies poke through your roll, if that makes any sense. So we're going to get that washed up, and they only have the red Swiss chard at my store, but you can use anything you want. You can use anything you want as a shield. I just chose this because they're nice big leaves. And you're going to get your rice papers laid out. I'm just laying mine out on my clean counter, and you're going to soak them in water. Not soak them. Dunk them in water. You're going to see I make a big mess out of the first one because I accidentally grabbed two. And anyways, I made a mess. You'll see. I'm not great at this, okay? The whole point here is get them in water, lay them out in a triangle. So 2 on the bottom, 1 on top. You're going to lay your Swiss chard down, and then all of your veggies go in there, and then you're just going to wrap it up like a burrito. I mean, this would not wrap because I had 2 there on the left, so one of them didn't get wet. And you don't need to soak them. It just made a mess. Anyways, I ended up using it later after I was done making the ones that came out okay. But you don't soak it. You just dip it in water and lay it out because it continues to soften as it's sitting there. So I think a lot of people make the mistake of soaking it too long in the water, and then it's just really hard to work with. It's like sticky, it sticks to itself and all of that. But you can see here, I'm just rolling it like a burrito, and we're going to get those set aside. I'm going to make one without the Swiss chard because I wanted to see if I liked, if there was a difference in taste. So I make one without, but like I said, there's not really anything in this veggie roll that would poke through the rice paper. Maybe the red peppers, but I had them buried pretty well under the lettuce. Anyways, put anything you want in there, and then we're going to make a quick peanut ginger garlic sauce, peanut butter. It's just peanut butter, rice vinegar, soy sauce, garlic, fresh ginger. What else do I put in there? I think that's it. I don't know. We'll see coming up here in a second. You can look up any recipe you want online for it. You also can substitute the fresh peanut butter for the PB2. So if you're cutting calories or want to cut out some fat from your diet, see, we're trying to get it to work here, and it just wasn't. No, I got it to work, but it was a pain in my butt. Like I said, they're not that easy to work with once the rice paper gets gummy. Anyways, they're delicious. They are so good. I put a little bit lime juice. I put a little bit too much lime juice in ours today, so it was a little bit too limey. I didn't use measurements. I just kind of eyeballed it, and I think that's where I went wrong, because the limes were super juicy, and I usually use the juice from 2 limes, but these were just extra juicy, so it was a little extra juicy. And I forgot to add honey. I like to add a little bit of honey, so it's got, the sweet taste to it. So the peanut butter, the lime juice, the soy sauce, rice vinegar, sesame oil, and garlic, a little bit of garlic and the fresh ginger, and just mix that up. And then I add a little bit of water until it's the consistency that I like for my rolls, because I put some on my plate and then I dip it. And so you can add a little bit of water and get it to your consistency. But look a recipe up for the peanut ginger sauce, and maybe I'll link one in the description for you guys. It's super easy to make, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick recipe. I want to thank you guys so much for staying till the end. I hope you guys are super motivated to tackle your house today. That's what I'm here for. Some good motivational homemaking. I want to thank you guys for staying till the end. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!